What's going on, everybody? This is Dealer Destro, back with another current era toy review. I don't even know what to say about this. It's been so long since I've had additional content. I apologize, I'm still focused on another project. It's taking a little bit longer than anticipated because I keep going down rabbit holes. Anyway, not time or the place. So what we're here to talk about here is the War for Cybertron Siege wave. I guess this is a trilogy. So looking at Sideswipe here, right there, Siege War for Cybertron trilogy, which is cool. I mean, I haven't been reading much about what the plans are for this, but nonetheless, we're gonna talk wave one. I got so excited that I opened them, except for Sideswipe. So as we get through them or get to them, there's not going to be any unboxing. So just forewarned about that. So yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and take this time to cut. We'll be coming back, and for this video, we're going to be taking a look at Sir Cog. So we'll be right back after I get him set up. All right, so I'm back, and here he is. Looking at him, his accessories that he comes with. Loadout-wise, you get these two blasters, and I like them. Back in the day, he had one smaller than this one, and it was cast in like a darker gray for his original release. But these look like the ones that were released with Cerberus. Cerberus? No, Cerebro. Whatever his name is. The one that Spike sits on. I can't think of his name right now. I'm drawing a blank. But these look like the blasters that came with him. And his was like lighter gray. But this works. I mean, this works. There's no paint, but they have really good detail. So, and we're gonna talk about what to expect here. So, package-wise, you get them boxed. They have this great artwork on the side, and then on the opposite side, you'll get artwork for the robot that comes in here. This one is universal for all of them. Instructions look a lot better. I remember for this class figure, it used to be you'd get the instructions and they'd be all fan folded together. So now they come like any other boxed robot. Interestingly enough, you get power readouts for each of his components. I guess that's what it looks like. So you got a thermal booster, electro scrambler, circuit welder, HF spectrum disruptor, and a neutron synthesis shield. So yeah, so looks good, and I like that they're sticking with the theme that they have been. So that is what you can expect package wise. I'm just gonna go ahead and slip that in there and then bring him back. So what we got here is these arms are plugged in to this unit right here, which this separates. It's held on by a peg to let him, combine the two smaller vehicles to form Cog. And he does go with Fortress Maximus. He is the missing, I should say, component from Fortress Maximus beside his guns. But this helps round that figure out a lot more. You got good paint up here on the guns, good shoulder accent paint there. You've even got the weathering done here to a degree, and then the same on the back there on the forearms, and then you got some right there. That's that dry brush. Shockingly enough, though, that he doesn't have anywhere else, and I think that's probably to keep true to Fortress Maximus's theme, because he didn't have any battle damage either. Point of note, so the arms, hollow, and that's about it. So they have this hollowed out. It doesn't really serve a function from what I could tell, but yeah. So, and then you've got the guns here, or the forearm blasters here, are painted on as well, and it looks good. And this whole thing has a silver finish. You got the Tampoed Autobot logo. Man, this thing looks great. This thing looks great. Red paint on the knee down to the shins. Hollowed. out. But, I mean, as long as he's pegged together, I mean, look at that. He's super sturdy. Like, I'm not worried about not being able to stand him up, how he's going to hold up in the future. And, I mean, even still, look at that. Like, I don't even remember the last time I was able to get, well, you know, if it would stay pegged. There we go. I don't remember the last time I was able to get a pose like that. Look at that. Look at that. And this isn't, like, I'm not trying to sound like a Hasbro sympathizer here, but I mean, this looks good. This looks really good compared to what has been coming out. You know, they've been taking the feedback, I guess, because there's more detail. Certainly, though, you know, you still have stuff like this, and I don't know that we'll ever get fully away from it because it's a cost-cutting measure. But here it is. I mean, this is what it looks like in robot mode. So articulation is pretty good. Range of motion on the joints, I would say, are fair. Oh yeah, these come out as part of his transformation. So also, I guess point to note is he's held together by these leg pegs as well. But again, you know, as long as it's, you know, as long as you got it in there, it's good to go. All right, so coming in here are his vehicle modes, and these look good. Looks good from all areas. It captures the essence of the character. I think the one place that this kind of falls short is the vintage allowed for Spike, I guess, who is now Emissary, to pilot this vehicle, if memory serves correct. That is not an option here, but if you're sitting him on a shelf, you see that you know, he does sit on top just fine, but there's nowhere to like accommodate him actually manning this vehicle. So there's that. And then finally, you have this tab right here. And then this port right there on the back. So you can do that number. And now he's, I guess, in his full vehicle mode. And if you so desire, you can still have Emissary / Spike sort of manning the vehicle there. I don't know what is going on with my camera. Why it's not letting me get close. There we go. So you can have him manning the vehicle. So yeah, so that's that. So what I'll do is I'll get him changed back, come back, and we'll do a side-by-side comparison with some robots. All right, so here he is with a couple of different iterations of the figures lines here. So here's how he stacks up next to Cerebros. Pretty good. One thing of note, here, note the hollowness. Note that they're trying to, you know, do a little bit better. So just wanted to call that out. And then here he is next to Power of the Primes Blur. And again, note the hollowness, even though I will, you know, I'll surely concede that that's all his arm really is, but for the sake of the character and to capture the essence of it, they had to do this. But, you know, see, look at that. That, and it's, I mean, it's still a little present on the back there, but, you know, it doesn't, this feels like a sturdier figure than this. And this guy, Loosey Goosey Blur, and then there he is next to Full Tilt. And again, you know, you got there's some differences between these various lines. So just wanting to showcase that. And finally, you know, back when people say it was like the heyday of Transformers, here he is next to Generations Cup. So yeah, so all in all, I think we're coming back. I think Transformers they're making some good decisions. Do I recommend this figure? Oh yeah, I think I recommend the entire wave, but we'll we'll talk through that as we go get through these reviews. So that's it for this one. We'll catch you on the next the video on the flip side there. So till then, hope y'all take care and thanks for tuning in.